If you grew up not being believed, silenced, and even emotionally supported, then this video is for you. So today I want to talk about what is emotional gaslighting and how to spot an emotional gaslighter. So I'm just going to use this perfect example. I'm sure almost every woman has gone through this. When you're in a relationship with somebody, and say, for example, you guys are at the gym together or anywhere out in public, and your partner is staring down another woman, I mean, just in hunter-gatherer mode, not even like a simple 2-second look. It's like, okay, like you all know this energy. And so when you go to make your partner aware about this information and say, hey, this made me feel really uncomfortable. And yes, it did bring up feelings of jealousy, but I'm not okay with this. And this is not something I'm going to tolerate in our relationship moving forward, or whatever you want to say. And then if he comes back and retaliates with, you're crazy, you are insecure, you have low self-esteem, you're not really perceiving reality, like that didn't really happen, you're just making that up, like that's not what happened at all. Okay, if he's not validating your reality and your feelings, it's time to walk away. Okay, this is something called emotional gaslighting. When your partner lacks emotional accountability, they can't even acknowledge the fact that there is a potential that they did anything wrong. It's like they flip your reaction and use your vulnerability against you. And this is a pattern that originates from early childhood within a narcissistic family system. And so if your narcissistic parent or even a narcissistic mother or somebody in your upbringing invalidated you emotionally, this is going to be a relationship pattern that plays out in your adult life. So the best thing that you can do to break this cycle is one, talk to your partner and make sure that you guys are both on the same page if they're open and willing to listen and open and willing to admit fault. Okay. And if they're not, biggest indicator, time to walk away. Because when you physically walk away, you're physically choosing to break that cycle and no longer get looped into getting emotionally gaslit over and over and over and over and over. Okay. So I just want to say a couple of things. I have notes on my phone, which is why I keep looking over here. So, first things first is one, you're not wrong for expressing your discomfort. Your feelings are completely valid. Okay. Number two, you are like wanting to be seen and heard at the deepest level of yourself. Okay. You're being vulnerable. You're expressing how that interaction made you feel. Okay. And then also the third thing is I want to say that you expect emotional honesty and respect from this person, as you should. Love deserves to feel safe, nourishing, and protective, not inconsistent, not chaotic, not dysfunctional. Okay, like bare minimum, you deserve peace, you deserve nourishing love, period. So, and the reason why I wanted to bring this up today is because I'm actually creating a podcast on how this wound opened up for me and how I got to see this pattern of being emotionally gaslit inside of my energy. And also, I did this oracle card reading and channeling on TikTok Live just yesterday. And the information that came through was a lot of feminine ancestral healing. And in particular, feminine, or what was it? It was healing around the feminine energy being silenced. Okay. So, part of my journey, part of my ancestral trauma healing is to heal this generational wound of women being silenced and emotionally dismissed. Okay. So, I'm literally breaking a cycle by being like, first of all, um, if you're going to reject me and you're going to invalidate me and you're not going to acknowledge me, fuck you. Bye. I'm out of here. Peace out, Girl Scout. Like, go entertain, pick Misha, go entertain somebody else, but it's not going to be me. Okay. No, because I'm literally physically breaking out of that ancestral cycle and standing up for the women in my lineage who felt like they had to make themselves small in order to keep a man around, right? Like keeping up the pick Misha patterning. No longer is that happening in my lineage. Like, stops with me. Dead end right there. No more pick Misha energy, okay? So, yeah, if a man is expecting me to feel small about him, or if me speaking my truth boldly and unapologetically pushes him away, good. He's not fucking meant to be in my life. Because a real fucking man that's aligned with me, that's aligned with my energy, my frequency, my vibration, is going to choose to have an open mind and choose to be like, oh shit, like I was in the wrong. This is my red flag. I'm so sorry. How can we work through this kind of energy, right? Like, so I want to talk about that today, and I'm going to be releasing my next podcast next week about how to heal and break that cycle of breaking the silence around feminine energy and healing that ancestral trauma. So if this resonates, definitely give that podcast a listen for next week. But I hope this helps. Stay strong, guys. You've got this, and cut those gaslighters off. Block them, delete them from your life. Okay. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video.